They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it.
Peace and blessings to the family. This Apex the God Sosa with your arms too short to box with God. We here with the new series, Apex Legends Boxing. Yes, this is where we put people from the past up against people from the future. The tell of the tape, age 26, 5'8", 26-inch arm length at 135, Mr. Floyd Money Mayweather, going up against GervontaA Tank Davis, who is 5'5", 134 pounds with a 67-inch reach. Yes, this is a classic that has people wondering who would win. We're not talking about Money Mayweather at 147. We're talking about Floyd, that's Pretty Boy. Now, right now, Tank Davis is one of the most destructive boxers in the game. Not only with his small stature, he has speed. He's explosive. Tank knows how to get in there, get it done. He knows how to put his opponent down. And one thing about Tank Davis, he's patient. Yes, he's patient, but he's fast. And he has skills to match. The man has a lucrative amateur background career. And one thing about Tank Davis that's overlooked is his defense. Yes, Tank Davis has an incredible defense. And his boxing IQ is unparalleled. The man has 2 fights that's only went the distance. And that's what I'm talking about. Next, we have Pretty Boy Floyd, the man who has blazing fast hand speed, quick, powerful. The man obliterates his opponents at 130. Floyd, 135. He's Pretty Boy. He goes to war. He got the power. He got the speed. He got the stamina. And he has the know-how. Boxing IQ is amazing. But what separates these two? GervontaA, he likes to sit back, counter, attacks, explodes, and his perfect stature makes it worthwhile when he unloads upon his opponent. And one thing about GervontaA Tank Davis, his defense. His defense is unmatched. He is probably pound for pound the best defensive fighter, but his offense is amazing. Floyd, at this age, didn't have much defense, but he was so fast, and they say speed kills. They had him against the pound for pound fighter of the division in Chico Diego Corrales, and Floyd, he put a whooping on him. And when I say a whooping, I mean it was a barn burner. Floyd Mayweather sat there, put hands, feet, and paws all over the man that was supposed to be the biggest puncher. Yes, Diego Corrales. But the difference between Diego and Tank is a method behind Tank's madness. Tank is a big puncher, much bigger than Diego, but he's faster, he's patient, he has a defense, and Tank's IQ is crazy. A lot of people think that Tank get hits a lot, but he doesn't. He catches a lot of his shots on the glove, and with his short stature and he explodes, he lets loose with unbridled power. And Tank's IQ is very underrated, but Tank knows how to set it up and put it down. At 135, Floyd had some problems, especially against Castillo. The first fight, people thought he lost the fight. Castillo was on him. He was throwing shots. He was giving it to Floyd. But one thing about it, Floyd he would lapse at defense. That's why when he was fighting with his uncle Roger Mayweather, he got hit a lot. So he went back to his dad to become more defensive. But one thing about Floyd at 135, he was very exciting. You couldn't say that Floyd wasn't exciting. You couldn't say you weren't going to have an exciting match because he was going to go out there, he was going to let his hands go. It's a much different fighter. He's got a whole different career from 147. It's night and day. But how would he match against Tank Davis? First off, Floyd would have the reach advantage. But Tank has been against people with the reach advantage, yes. So we give the reach to Floyd. But Tank can close the space real quickly. Now, with speed, I will match them both S-class in speed because Floyd had unmatched hand speed, but Tank hand speed is unmatched as well. So we give the reach to Floyd. We give the speed to both of them. They both got the same speed, basically. I might think Tank might be a hair smidgen faster with the feet, but I think Floyd's hands is a little bit faster. So we have to put a mark on them. Both of them get the speed. Now, power, I'm going to have to get a slight edge to Tank. Tank is explosive in power, but Floyd at 135 also had destructive power, but the slight edge goes to Tank. Now, boxing IQ. Now, this is where a lot of people are not going to understand, but At 135, I give Tank the edge in the IQ. People like, hold up, Floyd the best. Yes, Floyd was one of the greatest defensive fighters ever at 147 and 154. At 130 and 135, Floyd took a lot of damage. Floyd got hit a lot. Floyd was offensive minded. Floyd was reckless. Floyd used to go in there and fight. Yes, he would defend, but in IQ wise, I have to give the edge to Tank at 135 because Floyd was a wrecking ball machine. That defense wasn't that great. He struggled with Chop. He struggled with Castillo. Sugar Shane caught him with shots. Zab Judah. But this is what I'm saying. Floyd became the best defensive fighter ever. But at this time, in his prime, Floyd and Tank, the edge goes to Tank in the IQ department. Now, defense. Tank has a great defense when he wants to. We seen it versus the Eastside Cruz fight. But Floyd defense became greater later on in the years. So I would have to give the slight edge to Tank because Floyd, his Philly shell, you can walk through it if you know what you're doing. But Floyd had great offense. His offense was his defense. Now, stamina. I would have to give it. Never seen Tank get tired, and at the end of the ring, he flips off. And Floyd, we never see him get tired. He throws his punches throughout the whole fight, so I would give them a match in stamina. So, they're pretty much evenly matched. So, if we had to put Floyd versus Tank at 135, my honest opinion, I would give the slight edge to Tank Davis. And people probably like, oh, no, that's blasphemy. No, just listen to me. Tank has slightly better defense and slightly better IQ at 135. Now, we said a different weight, it'd be different. We've seen Tank close the distance and beat people with long reach like Mario Barrios. We seen him against the dangerous punch like Ryan Garcia, put him down. We've seen Tank go through. People don't understand that Tank catches the punches off his gloves. And yes, Floyd, his defense is the Philly shell. And you know, Tank, eventually he's going to figure that out and step through with Floyd. Yes, it's going to be a hell of a fight, hell of a banger, because Floyd does have a chin. We've never seen neither one of these fighters go down. Never. Never seen neither one of these fighters taste the canvas. But between these two battling right here, somebody has to go. Somebody would have to go. Floyd would come out with blazing hand speed. He's going to be sitting there letting his hands go. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Tank starts off slow. We understand that because he figures out his opponent. But we also seen when Tank fought Eastside Pitbull Cruz, how well his defense can shape up when he has to, when he doesn't rely on his brick hand. Floyd will be the type of fighter that will make Tank dig into his bag. He's not going to try to walk through and not try to let the rounds go by. Tank is going to be on the back foot and the front foot fighting just like with Eastside Cruz, but he's going to have both hands. They're going to be setting traps. Floyd is going to try to hit him with the straight, go to the body, while Tank is going to be a vicious body punch and go to the thing. What the problem is the power differential. Floyd is going to have to feel them power shots from Tank. Them body shots are going to suck in the wind while Floyd is still hitting them. I think by the 8th or 9th round, both fighters will be feeling the effects of the fight. Floyd might have marked up Tank's face a little bit, but Tank would have took away Floyd's legs. And I feel like they're going to be banging it out. And I feel like later in the rounds, one of them going to throw something, is going to get lazy. And I think maybe with that Philly shell that Floyd comes through, I think Tank would hop step and step forward and probably flush Floyd. He would catch Floyd flush, boom. Or probably with the uppercut. One thing about it, you can't hit Floyd with the same punch. But one thing about Tank, you can't hit him with the same one either, because Tank is always measuring. He's always keeping track, and he's always setting it up. So, like I said, it'd be a battle of the brains, speed. They both evenly matched, basically in speed, but the slight edge with power. And that's the one thing about Tank, is he got that equalizer, that power. But Floyd has power, and they both have great chins. But I feel like it would be a boxing match for the ages. Like, that would be a match right there that nobody would really lose in that match right there, because we'll see two greats going at it at a great stage. And that kind of fight would be a trilogy, but I feel like out of 10 fights, I would give Tank 7 out of 3, honestly, at 135. Now, Floyd might be able to adjust, outpoint him and everything, but one thing about it, them legs gonna go. And Floyd, he was an offensive-minded fighter at 130, 135 because he had the power and he had the speed. He didn't meet a fighter that could push him to this limit or make him change his style that way. And the same is about with Tank. And see, it's kind of sad because it's going to be hard to see somebody push Tank to that limit like that is going to push him and have him forced like that. But like I said, it'll be a great boxing match. Even though Floyd will have a slight reach advantage, Tank can close the distance. And Floyd will be boxing him out. His defense will be open. Tank will catch him. But it will be a huge fight, a great fight. And I feel like, look, it couldn't get no better. It'll be a Hall of Fame worthy fight. It'll be great. It will be no losers in that fight. But a lot of people, they hate Tank Davis and they think, okay, all he is power. But if you actually go back and look at Tank Davis' fight, the man doesn't get hit as much as people think. He catches the shots off his gloves. And we seen a lateral mover with Frank Martin. You see how Tank was able to let him box and corner him and hit him. Floyd moves lateral too, and he got the offensive prowess. We seen Tank against the volume fighter Leo Santa Cruz. We seen him against an aggressive power puncher Ryan Garcia. We've seen all that, just like we seen Floyd against all that, but we've never seen Floyd against the Tank Davis. And we never seen a Tank Davis up against the Floyd. But in the Apex Legends, we gonna take each fighter's attributes and put them against each other and see how the fight will work out. And like I said, it's no winners or losers in this. But at 135, Floyd versus Tank, the edge would have to go to Tank. And I'm just being honest with it. If anybody got better, you can go ahead and give me your opinion. But this is the Apex Legends series. I hope y'all enjoy it. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And yes, every day, Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have live chat on Arms Too Short, the Boss of God. So make sure you come through. Check us out, me and my co-host, Key Alexandria. And you're going to get hot boxing where everybody's opinion matter. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you. Peace and blessings. This is Apex to God, and I'm out.